What are you doing?
I'm trying to look like a swan.
Oh, okay. A black swan?
A black swan? Yes, a black swan.
Oh,
So we're going to do a review on Black Swan.
oh,
A fantastic movie starring
fantastic.
Natalie Portman,
She's a beaut. I really
Mila
enjoyed her.
Kunis.
She was good too.
Essentially, if you're a dude, the thing that's going to pull these guys to the movie is the thought of kissing and a lesbianic scene
It's
with
true.
Mila and
It's true.
Natalie. Starts off Natalie Portman, ballet school or company,
Ballet. Yeah, she's part of a company.
ballet company.
She's an average dancer. I sort of felt like at the beginning she sort of fell in the middle. She didn't suck, but she wasn't great.
Absolutely.
She weighed, I think, about what I weigh right now, 89 pounds.
89.
She was
So thin.
sickly skinny.
So thin. But like looked
But
perfect
still
for
beautiful.
Looked
Her
great
face
for,
was beautiful.
she looked good for a ballerina.
She
what
was
they look
she was
like.
a little heavy for
Yeah,
a ballerina,
a
let's
fat
be honest.
ballerina,
She could have
really.
lost about 10 pounds.
Totally. She was purging.
There was an occasional
She had a
purge.
crazy mother.
Barbara Hershey, who's not aged well. I'm sorry, Babs.
Oh, she does not look well.
She had a weird thing with her mouth.
She-
I was expecting, beaches, Barbara, and I got
Botox. So
But-
she totally like babies Natalie Portman. Still treats her like she's
Totally.
like 9.
I have no idea how old she's even supposed
I
to be.
heard she was supposed to be like 28.
She can drink.
I heard 28.
I
27, 28, because they said, BB said that she was on her way out. Like her career was on the outs.
Oh,
or whatever.
she was getting kind of old.
Apparently. She looked great. So she's all like quiet and mousy because she's got this crazy mother who's like obsessed with ballet, and she's obsessed with ballet. She's like a huge perfectionist. So
They have ballet equipment like in their apartment, like a mirror and all
crazy
that
mother.
stuff.
Like really pushy mom. So
She was a ballerina herself, so she
living vicariously through her daughter. So she goes out for the Swan Queen, who has to be the white swan,
Lake.
and in Swan Lake, it has to be the white swan and the black swan, like the perfect,
essentially the
perfect
white swan is the good swan, and the black swan's more of a bad, troubled swan, if you will.
Very troubled.
Evil.
And the director's like, well, you can't be the black swan. Like, you've got the white swan down, but you can't be the black swan. Like, I don't buy it.
Yep.
So he like starts kissing her all crazy, and then she bites him, and you can see it. Like they're kissing, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, like you can see the black swan coming through a little bit.
A little bit.
And so he kicks her out and casts her.
She is the Swan Queen.
She is the Swan Queen. And I was like, the Swan Queen, is that better than the white swan or the black swan? And J-Mo was like,
idiot.
they're all the same swan.
I mean, without getting too detailed, it is essentially her descent into madness is what I got from it.
Into the black swan.
What is real? What isn't real? There's a lot of what I thought was like symbolism. Like she wore a white outfit almost the whole movie, and Mila Kunis always wore dark colors.
Lots.
White, black, swan.
So they like become friends and
make out heavily.
But Mila Kunis
violently
is like mad. No,
I
Natalie
don't know
Portman's
what's wrong.
mad at Mila Kunis because she's like kind of stealing her thunder, and then she like comes in. Remember, like they go out, and then Mila Kunis gives her ecstasy, and then she like sleeps in.
She did. She rolled.
And then Mila Kunis is like, "Oh, well, he just asked me to fill in and dance for you really quick while you were gone because you were late." Like, bitch, you could have called.
Back off.
You could have, because you slept over, and she was like, "I didn't sleep over."
Oh, was that a dream?
Did she sleep over?
Did I just have a wet dream about Mila Kunis?
She had a
Not
wet
me,
dream. She
Natalie
finally had that
Portman.
orgasm too, which would, I've been waiting for.
I mean,
Me and her.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't
Do
really.
I have a chat? Okay.
Basically, I thought Natalie Portman did an amazing job, and I would love to see her win an Oscar.
Totally.
Or
Totes goes. She was like ballerina
to the max.
perfect. Like she looked like she'd been taking
Do
ballet
you
for
think
years.
people who like are real ballerinas would watch it and be like, bad form?
We should find a real ballerina somewhere and ask them. Where would we find a real ballerina?
I'm not sure. I mean, I took ballet for about a year, so
Did you?
I thought it looked great.
Were you like 5?
I was maybe like 7.
Yeah, I took it when I was 4.
I'm pretty graceful.
So I know all about it too. Her pliés looked fantastic. Her à deux moi looked impeccable.
You don't know what that means.
No.
We just made that up.
I
mean,
double pirouette. Oh,
essentially, it was a really good movie, an intense movie.
Psychological.
scary, psychological.
I wouldn't say scary.
Just intense.
Very intense.
I mean, think about if that were you. That's
Winona
scary.
Ryder.
Oh, I love Winona.
Makes an appearance.
She does. She's kind of a
She's
pivotal,
a
small
total
bitch. She is kind of.
Which, wasn't a huge stretch. I mean, I don't know if she's really a bitch, but.
Then why would you say that?
Because she kind of comes off like a bitch.
You don't. No, she does not. She's a sweet lady
who stole.
Yeah. So people,
bitches steal.
She had a moment. I think it's her time to come back. Anyways, I thought she had a really good role. I loved this movie. I can't wait to buy it.
Totally will buy it.
Are we both going to buy a copy, or is just one of us going to buy a copy?
Well, I don't want a burned copy. It'll look like I stole it.
So, if we live together someday, we'll have 2 copies.
I might have to own the box. Yeah, we might have to have 2 copies, like Uncle Buck.
So, if you guys want to borrow it, ask Maria. You can't borrow mine.